backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Arizona State Sun Devils taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Sun Devils will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense takes the field for the first time today. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Back to throw, it's Terrell. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will have its first possession of the game. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Sun Devils want to crank the tempo.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Coming after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And I tell you what, when you get inside the 3, I think your tendency is to run the football, run the football, run the football. The offense, try to change it up a little bit, maybe try to throw it. I don't like it, and obviously it didn't work, but at least you got a few more downs here to try to make up for it.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. They're bringing heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on 3rd down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And it's no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
To the air, it's Terrell. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Still on the 35-yard line. They'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it. He has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the pass hits. Picked off.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it all in that last play.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
He'll set up to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. He's got the back in the middle. They get him down after he makes the catch. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires one deep down the right side. Oh, look out! The tag! And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Iowa looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Hawkeyes. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Heck of a showing. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Shakes off the defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Back open in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Terrell. He's got his man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. They'll give it to him again. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's picked off. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
The Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo. Have a day. We're in the 1st quarter, and already he's over 100 yards receiving.
This is ridiculous. Obviously, this coaching staff, they made a concerted effort and decision to get this guy involved in the game on offense early. They are doing exactly that.
They'll give it to the back. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Montgomery. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Out of the gun. The running back has it. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Give to the running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Pena. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. minutes of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Sun Devils are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And there's no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Terrell. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll run it from the gun.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Got his man quickly. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. He wants to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. After the incompletion, they're facing a 2nd and 10 from the 25. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. He'll pull it on the read. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So they covered 42 yards on the drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Running with power. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. To the air, it's Terrell. Gets it to the back. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. Still running at the 40. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Using the quick game. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. From the gun, the ground game. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Quarterback now breaking the field. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. They'll try to run for it. And the Buffaloes are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. After another clutch 3rd down conversion, it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Buffalo! Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there. We've come to learn that no lead is safe inside Mott Hemingway. They're up by 6 over LSU. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going to run it. Turns it on in midfield. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Sun Devils want to move quickly.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Right back to him on the ground. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And it's no good. He missed it. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a three-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. To the air, it's Terrell. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. He wants it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly to the tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Give to the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Tosses it incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Terrell. Quick strike complete. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He'll throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Buffaloes will call on their punt team. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Now on 2nd down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
And the Buffaloes will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Feeling some heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. That last incompletion leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 21. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. And the Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good?
Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they take it in for 6 more points. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the returner will be dragged down. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it behind the line. It's Duggan. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Sun Devils! What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Missouri dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play in 2nd and 3. Running back searching for a hole. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Buffaloes are marching down the field. To the ground with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. Keeps the legs moving. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll leave it with him. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And that ball is picked off. Takes it the other way. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab on the left side. The expressway is wide open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The give to the tailback. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Quick completion on the out.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got a man. It's Duggan.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him and get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
They'll try the run. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
Ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the lone running back. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Smashes through, and he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Dialing up a second down pass play. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It's still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be fourth down. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got an open man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He'll do it himself. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. 1 more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Line gets set, first down. Dropping back, it's Terrell. Makes the grab down the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's looking to throw. Hauls it in. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll go to the ground. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. The Buffaloes look to do some damage in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man in the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The inside handoff. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Looking for a man, it's Terrell. Lets it fly. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Trying to run it in. He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught near the sticks. It's Duggan. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Pulls it in. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Snap it to the back. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the route is on. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just 1 bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by just 2 over Buffalo. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air, it's Terrell. He's right on target. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. He's going to pass. Gets it out fast. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He wants to throw it again. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw. They're working that left side. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Bring in the heat. Touchdown, Colorado! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Looking downfield, it's Terrell. Throws to the wideout. He's got it, so they convert the 2 and keep just a flicker of hope alive down 2 possessions. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. The give as they work on that clock. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Pena. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Little touch pass to the receiver. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
And you got to wonder about the confidence of this kid. It's been up and down, 1 for 4 now in this game kicking after that miss.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Looking downfield, it's Terrell. Quickly out to the tight end. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. Comes out throwing on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rivera. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. He finds his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Looking for the score. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Man, this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for 2 regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you've got to believe they have to recover this onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.